I want to go to Nieuwoudtville. I want to hike Oorlogskloof. I packed my bag with 5 days food. When I left my home I said goodbye to my wife.
One of the Northern Cape's best kept secrets, Oorlogskloof Nature Reserve is one of South Africa's great hiking trails. Remote, authentic and gloriously wild. You'll scramble over rocks, squeeze through chimneys and be rewarded with views that make you forget your tired legs. Few know it, fewer have walked it. At its heart lies a gorge about 500 meters wide, dramatic, wild and absolutely unforgettable. Oorlogskloof is about 350 kilometers north of Cape Town. An easy 4-hour drive, provided you don't stop too often for podcasts or photo opportunities. The road takes you up and over the spectacular Van Rhyns Pass, one of Thomas Baine's masterpieces, before reaching the little town of Nieuwoudtville in the Northern Cape. First stop is the Nature Conservation Office in town. That's where you collect your permits. Then it's a short 15-kilometer hop to the Oorlogskloof Reserve, where you can safely leave your car in the shade at reception. The reserve offers 146 kilometers of hiking trails, from short day walks to a full 7-day adventure. But the star of the show is the 5-day Rock Pigeon Trail, a 52-kilometer circle route that starts and ends at Groottuin. Oorlogskloof, translated from Afrikaans, means war ravine or war gorge. The name dates back to 1739, when conflict broke out in this rugged valley between indigenous Khoi people and European settlers over livestock, water and grazing rights. Repeated raids and reprisals eventually reached a climax that year, leaving a lasting mark in the region's history and giving rise to the name Oorlogskloof, a reminder of the turbulent encounters that once echoed through this canyon. Every great trail has a creator, and Oorlogskloof's is Wessel Pretorius. In the late 1980s, Wessel designed the hiking routes through this maze of rock and river. He must have known every corner, crack and crevice of this canyon. He passed away far too young, at just 50, but his spirit still lingers here. When you hike Oorlogskloof, you're following the footsteps of a man who left a legacy as solid as the cliffs themselves. Day 1 starts at Groottuin, the big garden. The first day is mercifully gentle. About 4 kilometers, 2 hours and enough time to wonder what all the fuss about fitness was for. The path meanders through boulders and shrubs, with occasional ladder thrown in, just to set the tone. It's as if Wessel wanted to whisper, you have no idea what's coming. The scenery is captivating, rocky ridges, hidden forests, and the first hints of the gorge below. The overnight huts are pure luxury by trail standards. Bunks, tables, solid roofs, no tents required. The only battle that night was with a few ambitious field mice who decided our backpacks looked like open buffets.
Wat voor aanbied hier? Wat is dit?
Kyk hoe lekker stoom hy. Hoender.
Klink soos Chimney se trein, ja. rice bolognese. Okay.
Chris en by jou.
'n bietjie chicken chunks en pasta.
Day 2, the day the trail decides to introduce itself properly. From Brockwater to Kameelsegat, 12 kilometers of beauty, effort, and the occasional, whose idea was this again? We climbed about 500 meters up a jeep track before turning onto a path named Brandewyn Voetpad, the real start of the day's adventure. The route hugs the canyon walls, sometimes high above the river, sometimes right beside it. Behind every corner, Wessel hides a new surprise. A cave, viewpoint, or a boulder daring you to climb it. It's the kind of trail that keeps you guessing and grinning. Let's be clear, this is not your average Sunday stroll. The Rock Pigeon Trail takes you up chimneys, behind waterfalls and over boulders the size of houses. If your main form of exercise is spinning class 3 times a week, that's a great start, but it won't save you out here. Add a full backpack, a few ladders and plenty of scrambling, and you'll quickly discover what functional fitness really means. We covered 54 kilometers over 5 days, climbing about 1800 meters along the way, and every step felt well earned. By midday we reached the Driefontein waterfall, where a small river tumbles over the edge of the escarpment. The only way past was to crouch through a slightly wet 15-meter crack in the rock right behind the falls. Cold water dripping down your neck, the kind of memory that stays with you long after the hike. After the waterfall, we left our backpacks behind and climbed up the plateau in search of the ancient rock paintings. faded but still powerful, they reminded us that others walked these paths long before us. We descended steeply to the overnight hut, Kameelse Gat, perched perfectly for a sundowner view over the valley. A place that makes you forget the distance and remember why you came.
Die hoof van harte is 'n water.
You drop your pack, kick off your boots, and just listen. Silence here has its own sound.
Dis 'n regte kaas. Wat dag 2 was nog kaas en biltong.
Kaas het die muise oorleef.
Nee, ek het hom goed weggesteek. Dis kom ek kon kry oor lunchie.
Day 3, from Kameelse Gat to Doltuin. It's a friendlier day, about 13 kilometers, giving your legs a chance to forgive you for yesterday. After leaving the hut, we crossed the river next to the washed away bridge. The crossing can be tricky in winter, especially after heavy rain. A fine balance between bravery and bad timing. Then comes the big ascent up the opposite slope in the morning sun. As you near the top, the real test appears, the rock chimney, or skoorsteen in Afrikaans. You must climb it with the help of a rope and your friends. It's a climb that tests strength, teamwork, and vocabulary.
Ja.
Hulle wil daar wees om research te doen.
Ja.
Ja, dis 'n baie spesifieke animal wat regtig in die akademie wil wees. En baie selde is daai ou gaan.
Jy stootjie nodig aan onderhand.
Dis maar die keersklas te vou is net.
Daai paadjie gaan na ander hout toe. Ek dink ek moet daar op en dan weer daardeur gaan.
Dit is makliker onder om hierdie kant. Ek weet ek kom.
Dis 'n
Dit
paadjie.
is eintlik heeltemal goed support. Ek is tog 'n bietjie. Ek wonder of hulle nie 'n bietjie stres dat iemand in die winter nie gly en val of iets.
Once you emerge through the rock face, you're greeted by stunning views over the canyon, a perfect reward after the climb. From there, the route swings north and away from the gorge, opening into a different world. You spend the rest of the day on the plateau, wandering through rock corridors and fields of flowers. Arriving at the Daltane hut, a small stone pool awaits, dammed up and perfect for a refreshing bath.
En nie voel hulle moes ons 9 charges gedoen het.
After 3 days on the trail, the boots have earned a break. They've done the hard work. Now it's our turn to rest. As the sun melts into the horizon, we relax on the stoep, already talking about tomorrow, the long day. Day 4, 17 kilometers from Daltane to Promkoppie. We leave early, as this is the longest day of the trail. The climb up Granaatdraai wakes you up quickly, but the views make it all worthwhile. This is the day of the 10 rock arches, each one more dramatic than the last. We start counting.
Ek gaan kyk of ek kan weer kruip met my sak.
Nou pad gee rum as ek plek vir jou.
Vyfde boog vir die dag, Dani, gaan jy vir hom deurkruip.
Ek gaan 'n foto van hom neem nou.
Late morning we reached the turn-off to Punt, where we left our rucksacks behind for a short 2.6 kilometer detour. Punt rewards you with panoramic views from the edge of the escarpment, overlooking the Knersvlakte. I highly recommend taking the detour. It's the highest point on the trail at 915 meters. You even get mobile reception up here, and for a moment we could reach our loved ones. It feels strange to be drawn back into that seemingly foreign world. Hier onder die vlakte lê Namakoland. Aan hierdie kant lê die Adamkaroo. Middagete dag 4. Dag 4, Dani eet steeds kaas. Raak jou kaas nooit op die dag? Wat is die menu hierso? Niks op daai vlak nie.
Nee, salami. Salami. Salami en melrose kaasies.
Chris, jy?
Provita.
Taxi. Net water.
Hy vas vandag. Haarboombult.
Sababa.
The rest of the day winds along the escarpment through caves and over boulders.
Indien jy gewonder het Dani, hierdie is nie 'n valskrans nie, hy is 'n krans. Hy gaan so regaf. Round number 10. Sien jy die beloofde land?
The descent to Promkoppie Hut is steep but rewarding. The name Promkoppie comes from an old Cape Dutch word prom, meaning a woman's breast, a reference to the rounded shape of the hill that rises gently above the valley. Sit ete hou van. As we dropped our backpacks, a quiet sense of achievement settled in. Day 4 had delivered everything, the distance, the drama, and the beauty. The final day, from Promkoppie back to Groottuin, we started in drizzle and silence. Oorlogskloof way of saying, you've seen enough, now just listen. 9 kilometers to the finish and civilization waiting beyond the mist. The last few kilometers always feel lighter and heavier at the same time because it's the end.
Raai daar, Chris.
Yes, ja, is daar geval. Wat het gebeur?
Raai, klim los.
I'm amazed more people don't know about this hike. It's one of South Africa's true wilderness experiences. Remote, raw, and beautiful. Our group rated it among the top 5 in the country. August to October is best. Cool air, clear water, and the veld in full bloom. Credit where it's due. The reserve is in excellent shape. Run by the Northern Cape Department of Environment and Nature Conservation. The huts were clean, the water containers full, and on night 4 we even had a hot shower. With a bit of effort, the huts could all have running water again. Solar lights add just enough glow to find your toothbrush without waking the snorers. It's clear the rangers and local teams take pride in this place. The trail is well marked and we were grateful for those maintaining the path. And that's the real magic. A wild corner of South Africa, quietly cared for and still open to anyone with a heart to explore. As we reached the cars, we passed a group of new hikers, bright-eyed and excited. They asked, how was it? We smiled, said, you'll see, and secretly wished we were starting again.
Kom julle van Promkoppie af?
Ja.
Hoe laat is dit? Is dit vinnig loop? Ja, is 'n kort stap.
Hulle lekker op die rand aan die begin.
Hallo, hou af van ek sien.
Wat gaan julle nou?
Ons gaan nou.
Rockwater. Rockwater. Okay, dan doen julle die hele julle kom donderdag lekker. Okay, môre gaan jy besig gaan.
Hallo, goed kom dit.
Met vir hom tyd gee om asem in te trek.
Nee, dis heel van die hiel, dis heel van die hiel. Deel van die hiel ja.
Is daar 'n storie agter die t-shirt?
Dis net hilarious.
Geniet dit.
Alright manne.
Every great adventure deserves a great ending. Ours came at the Bagdad Cafe, halfway between Nieuwoudtville and Van Reinsdorp, and fully worth a stop. Dusty boots under the table, plates piled high, and that satisfied silence only hungry hikers know. There was laughter, second helpings, and the quiet pride that comes from finishing something tough and beautiful.
Welkom by Bagdad Cafe. Ek maak vandag ons tradisionele sondae buffet ete. Vandag doen ek sirloin steak met allerlei lekker bykosse en voorgereg en nagereg. En ja, in die middel van nêrens tussen Nieuwoudtville en Van Reinsdorp. Baie welkom.
Delicious. Come.
Oorlogskloof, the Northern Cape's best kept secret, and one adventure you'll never forget.
I want to go to Nieuwoudtville, Bill. I want to hike Oorlogskloof. I packed my bag with 5 days' food. When I left my home, I said goodbye to my wife.